Now I'm going to make a strawberry sorbet, which is something that I make at every demo. It's always a hit. It's really easy. There's only 3 ingredients in it. So the first thing we're going to do is the Thermomix has a built-in scale. So I'm going to measure out 400 grams of frozen strawberries. I just picked these locally this weekend and frozen. So a little bit extra, which is okay. So I'll just do 410. And then I'm going to reset the scale. So every time you need to add a new ingredient, you can just scale it back to 0, which is really handy. And I'm going to put in between 40 and 50 grams of sugar. There we go. So 45 grams of sugar. I'll put the lid on. There's a turbo button on here, which will put this to instant speed. So it's gonna get really loud. I'm just gonna hit it for 3 seconds. So the turbo button crushes ice or frozen fruit almost instantly. So that's the difference what it looks like there. Then I'm just going to scrape down the sides and add in an egg white. And then we're going to mix it all together. So the egg white just goes in. Okay. And mix it on speed 10. Just to get the egg white mixed right through. Over the noise is that you can use the aid of the spatula through the hole. This has a safety feature, so you can just pop it through. It'll never hit the blades. That allows you to scrape down the sides while the blades are spinning without having to worry about it hitting those blades. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So it's starting to change the texture of it. So I'm going to scrape down the sides again. And then we have what's called a butterfly, which is an attachment that you use for whipping. And this just clips right on over top of the existing blade. You'll hear it kind of click in. There we go. So it just goes in just like that. And then I'm going to whip it for about 30 seconds, scrape it down, and repeat. And speed 4. So you can see the texture starting to change again. It's starting to get nice and fluffy. I'm going to scrape it down again, and it looks like it's probably only going to need another 30 seconds. Sometimes it can take a few rounds of 30 seconds, like maybe 3 to 4. This one looks like it's almost ready, so I'm going to mix it for about another 30 seconds. And then you know what's done is just based on how fluffy it is and the consistency, and it just depends on how creamy you want it. See it changing. We're going to bring the camera over. Just pop it over top. Perfect. It's almost done. Just another few seconds. Now, so I'm actually going to let it run for another 15 seconds or so, just to get this last little bit in. It's almost done. Just pop the lid back on, always on speed 4 or lower when you're using the butterfly. our fresh strawberry sherbet, and you can see how creamy that is, and it's dairy free. There's just the egg sherbet and a little bit of, the egg, strawberry, and a little bit of sugar.